there, good looking. Stick around for this amazing mobility and strength workout for the upper body. We're training all the muscles in the upper body, and then for the last portion of the workout, we'll work mobility into the shoulders and thoracic spine. Now, you do need some tools for this workout, so I want you to grab a few pairs of dumbbells, heavy, and then a couple of pairs of moderate in case we need to drop down the weight on some of the moves. Now, I am also using a stability ball, so if you have one, grab it. If you don't leave. I'm going to show you how to do the exercises very easily without one. Now, if you're new to the channel, I would love to keep working with you. Click that subscribe button and click that notification bell, and let's do this as a team. All right, let's go get warmed up. Hello there. Hey, welcome. I'm PJ from fitnesswithpj.com, and I help women over the age of 40 reclaim the tush as well as more muscles of their 20s. Hey, listen, I've been a personal trainer for 25 years. I've been blessed to have an amazing career, and I'm over 40 myself, and that's why I started this channel, to give us gals a place to get our workouts in according to our goals and to give you options if moves don't work for you right now. All right, let's get warmed up while I chat about what we're about to do. Here we go, feet apart, abs engaged. Give me some big arm circles. Get into the shoulders here. So this is going to be a really good strength workout in terms of working more strength and endurance muscle fibers. So I want you to make sure you did grab heavy dumbbells, okay? We have 3 rounds of same muscle group training, and yeah, it's going to be a barrel of fun. And then we'll finish it off with some great mobility drills for the shoulders, thoracic spine. So that's this area in the spine that can be quite locked up, causing a lot of issues with the shoulders and the neck. Last 3, 2, and 1. Open and close now. Perfect. Knees are soft. Woo. Getting the back and the chest woken up. I hope you're having a great day. Come on. Your day is what you make of it. And all that other cheesy bullshit. No, seriously, it is. If you go into a day or into anything with a crappy attitude, it's just not fun. Last 3, but if you aren't feeling 100% you right now, you'll feel so much better after the workout, I promise. All right, we've got some walkouts with shoulder taps. If you're not sure what that is, or if you being weight bearing on your wrists or shoulders bother you, I want you to grab your light dumbbells and take a look. You'll give me a bridge and single arm presses each arm, okay? So as always, I give modifications for the common offenders like shoulders, hips, knees, low back. Otherwise, bend the knees, walk into high plank for me, wrists under shoulders. Now, if you're able to, bring one hand to the shoulder, other hand opposite shoulder, bend the knees, walk yourself back. Stand all the way up, do it again. So working into the shoulders some more, getting the core fired up, your pecs, even your back muscles, believe it or not. Chest press, people. I want you to lift those hips up high. If you're doing the other move, press that dumbbell up above the chest, not the head. Two more of these. Last one. And shake it out. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it. Now we are going to start our first set of exercises. Okay, for the first set, I'm using my stability ball. I'll show you how you can do it without the ball first. I want you to have your heavy dumbbells. I'm using 20s for my heavy, just to give you reference. You'll do that move that we did in warm-up if you subbed out the walkouts, but both arms at the same time. So it's called a chest press. Secondary move will either be on the stability ball or you'll be down on the ground. We will take out or switch out our dumbbells to the moderate pair, elbows slightly bent, and now just move through the shoulder for our chest fly. All right, so you want to have each set of dumbbells on each side of you so that you can quickly switch out, as we only have a 10-second break in between the moves. If you're using a stability ball, this is what the move looks like. Start seated. You'll have your dumbbells with you. Walk out until the head is supported and the shoulders are supported. Push through the heels, drive the glutes up, and then we perform the chest press, okay? When we're done, dumbbells in close to the body. Use your abs and your legs to roll yourself back up. I love the stability ball for these movements. Love them. You get so many more muscles involved. All right, you ready? Here we go. Walk forward. Shoulders and head on your ball. Hips up high and press. Good, and lower down. Now, if you're on the ground, you're going to lower down until the back of the arms hit the ground. If you're on the stability ball, you're lowering down till the elbows are just a little lower than your shoulders. Whew. So we're getting right into it right away here. Breathe. Working into the pecs, front shoulder, triceps, and then we've got the hips, core, glutes fired up by doing a bridge pattern. All right, time. Now we switch out those dumbbells. We want a lighter pair. Get back in that same positioning we were in, regardless of whether you're on the ball or off. Elbows slightly bent out, and now open up to a fly. Now, first set, you're thinking, yeah, no problem. All right, now talk to me when we get to the third set. You might not be liking me that much. But no, once we're done the third set, we're done with these moves. We'll move on. Keep squeezing those glutes. Keep that bridge up high. Time. All right. Here we go. Round 2. So we switch out. Heavy dumbbells. Back to our bridge. And go. Whew. Yep. Oh, yeah. 20 pounds was being ambitious for me. How you doing? So we should get between 10 to 15 reps in. Oh, gosh. So that's why this is more of a strength workout here. Time. Oh. Which I felt we deserved. We've been doing a lot of high rep training lately. All right, chest flies. Elbows slightly bent. Only moving to that shoulder now. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, yeah. I feel the pecs. How about you? Keep those hips up high for me, please. Thank you. If you're using the stability ball, make sure your head is even with the ground so your head's not rocked back. You want that neck supported in neutral. Time. All right. We just have one more of each. So, chest press. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ready? And press. Holy guacamole. Wow. Now, you feel the back of the upper arm, your triceps? Yeah. We're going to be picking on that muscle group a lot in this workout, too. Just a heads up. Oh, it's a weak muscle on us women. So, I really like to double up training on it. So if you stick with me, it won't be weak. Time. Oh, geez. Okay, here we go. Flies, last set. And go. Just a couple more left. Come on, we got this at home. Let's go, let's go. Time. Good job. Woo. All right. Whew. Yeah. Don't get in the fetal position yet. We're not done. We're just getting started. All right. Now we're using the stability ball to balance on. I'll show you how it's used. The next series of moves is used without the ball. We're performing a one-arm row followed immediately by a reverse fly of the same arm. We have 2 sets. Now your row pattern, heavy dumbbell. You'll kick one leg back, okay? And I want you to lean into that front leg and row up. When the timer goes, you'll grab one of your moderates and into a fly. So this is where you may need to even drop down a little lighter in weight. So get yourself set up. And if you're using a stability ball, you can also use a chair at home as well. So your chair would be here, your knee would be up. I just find that it's a little bit more comfortable as opposed to that split position. But there's options no matter what. All right, so what we're going to do is get set up. We have 40 seconds, both exercises, and then we'll turn around, we'll do the other side. We have 2 sets of those, okay? So grab your heavy. I'm using my 20. Neutral spine. Good job. Working into your lats, rear delt, traps, bicep. And then we're using dumbbell and single side, so there's no doubt your core's fired up. Legs, so that's why I love dumbbells. We just get more muscles fired up. Time. All right, now into the fly. So try the heavier of the moderate and see how you do for the first set. We can always drop it down, right? So elbows slightly bent, and now we just move through the shoulder joint. So this is isolating into the rear delt, mid-back more, so a little less lat and no bicep involved. Woo! Back of the shoulder is burning. Now pay attention that you aren't rounding that low spine either. So it's a neutral spine. Push your tailbone up to the ceiling. Neck in line with the spine as well. And breathe, baby. Breathe. Time. Okay. Other side. Here we go. Heavy dumbbell. We start with the row pattern. So it's a hip hinge, right? Arm slightly in front of that shoulder and pull up. So we spread the lat by having that hand in front and then drive that elbow up. Abs engaged. So I have a soup in the slow cooker right now, and holy cow, does this house smell good. Feel like I'm working out in a restaurant right now. It smells so good in here. Actually, I really like this soup. I'm going to, reverse fly, drop the recipe for my Patreon community. It's a slow cooker, chicken, veggie, black bean. Even loving husband likes it. Go. The pickiest eater in the world. However, he does pick out the diced tomatoes. Anyways, if you're part of Patreon, hey, you'll get the recipe soon. If you're not a member of Patreon, come on down and join us. It's the people there that allow me to keep these workouts on YouTube, and they get a ton of added perks for helping out with the channel, including recipes, workout calendars, challenges, discounts off my plans. Time. All right, one more of each, and then we move on. Yeah, I've got all the information down below, so come and check it out. Here we go, row. And if you can't do the full community status, which is really only $10 a month, we'd appreciate your support for $3 a month, and that just helps us to keep the channel running. Now, if your low back's getting a little tired right now, I hear you, so is mine. As long as there's no pain, okay? So if it's fatigue, then we can live with that. If it's pain, I want you to stand up, maybe readjust your core, readjust your posture. But what I'm feeling now is fatigue. So I just need to pull in my belly button, time, reverse flies, pull my belly button in towards my spine to fire up that deep core muscle a bit more. Here we go, reverse flies, go. Oh boy. Whoa. Getting heavy now. Time. Woo. All right, last arm. Start with the row pattern and then move ourselves into the fly. So heavy dumbbell. Time. Whew. Okay, here we go. Flies, ready, and go. So again, whenever you hear the word fly, so chest fly, our first movement pattern, now reverse flies, this movement pattern, it's all moving to the shoulder. So we have a slight bend of the elbow, and that's it. So in this case, we're trying to not engage the biceps and just get that mid-back fired up. Time. Good job, good job. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it. We're moving on. We just need one heavy, or beginners, you might want to grab one moderate. So we're working triceps and then into a standing position for bicep curls. Now triceps, we're setting ourselves up the same way we did in the chest press. So whether you're on the ball or on the ground, up to you. Only one weight needed. Elbows are over the shoulders, and then I want you to travel them back a bit. From here, dumbbell comes down, post all the way down to the head, and then press up. Okay? Awesome. So again, you can do this on the ball or on the ground. Give me that big bridge. If you're on the ball, please make sure that head is supported. Now, elbows are past the shoulders, and now drop that post down. Watch the head, though. Whew. And work those triceps. Again, aim for between 10 to 15 reps, so take it slow and controlled. I want this to be more strength-based. So if you find you can really pump out the reps, I want you to get a heavier dumbbell. Time. All right, standing position. Let's keep that same dumbbell. Abs engaged. Now from here, bicep curl coming up towards the chest and then fully straightening the arms. Good job. Root yourself in the ground. Abs are engaged. So we have 3 rounds of these 2 moves. Time. Okay, so into our second set of triceps now. Find your bridge. Elbows just past those shoulders, and now bend those elbows and press the dumbbell up. Woo, do you feel the back of the arm now? Yes. But it already helped us out, right? In the chest press in that first movement pattern we did. So we've already pre-fatigued it. And now we're really isolating into the triceps. Should be starting to get a struggle now. Time. All right, bicep curl. So again, biceps have already been pre-fatigued too, okay? Because they helped us in the row pattern. And go. When I do one-arm bicep curls, I can really feel my core. I can feel it more than when I do two-arm bicep curls. I don't have an answer for that, but maybe you're feeling it as well. You know, you really have to root yourself, fire up those ab muscles. And this is a heavy dumbbell too. That probably helps. So one more round of each coming up. Time. All right, here we go. Triceps. So elbows are past the shoulders. So we've got constant tension here in the shoulders. And now do the tricep move. Hips up high. Whether you're on the ground or on your ball, squeeze through those glutes, push through those heels. Time. Okay, bicep curl. Whew. And curl up. So I want to hit the arms some more with one more drill coming up, and then we're going to get into some dynamic movements with no dumbbells for the shoulder mobility, and then into the mobility and flexibility part. Finish it. Oh yeah, time. Okay, so grab your moderates, tricep kickbacks, and alternating bicep curls is next. I'm just gonna grab a sip. So for a kickback, we have that hip hinge. So just like I was chatting about in the row pattern, hip hinge, neutral spine, abs engaged, our elbows are up, and we will alternate kickbacks. And then standing for the bicep curl, palms facing me, and alternate your curl pattern. So see if you can go a little heavier, because you'll be getting less reps in per arm by alternating your movement pattern. Does that make sense? Or are you calling bullshit on that? Oh, honest, you'll get less reps per arm, not less reps total. All right, here we go. Hip hinge, elbows up, abs engage, and then just one arm kicks back and the other. Woo, uh-oh, this isn't good. I already feel my triceps. We just started the exercise. Uh-oh. Pull those abs in so you don't feel your low back. Again, practice that neutral spine position, maybe when you're, I don't know, in the bathroom doing your hair, so that you can see in the mirror whether or not you can hold neutral. Time. All right, palms facing away, so we work a different head of the bicep than we did when we did the one-arm bicep curls, and we alternate one arm at a time here. Be very strict. We're not swinging the elbow. We're not bringing the elbow in front of the body. It's staying underneath the body, or underneath the shoulder would be a better way of putting it. So 3 rounds of these. Yep. Speaking of doing your hair, you might not be able to tomorrow. You might not be able to lift your arms. Time. Okay, so neutral spine, hip hinge. Okay, abs engaged, pull those elbows up, single arm kickbacks, go. Make sure your weight's heavy enough. I want it to start getting to be a struggle about now. We're about halfway into the set, just a little past halfway. Back of the upper arm should be feeling the burn. Whew, time. All right, bicep curls. So turn the palms so they're facing me, nice and tall in the spine now. Tighten up the glutes a bit and curl. Definitely feeling my forearms, right? Because we're gripping on the dumbbells. Oh. It's usually what will fatigue first. Time, one more, before the biceps, because the forearms are smaller muscles. So, makes sense, huh? Okay, one more of each. Ready? Hip hinge, elbows up, kick back. Time. Whew. Okay, my triceps are officially done. Here we go, biceps, and then we're done. Curl up. Time. Nicely done. All right, shake out those arms. Grab yourself a sip of water. We are heading down on the mat for some really cool mobility drills for the shoulders and the mid-back. Okay, heading down onto the mat. We're on our stomachs for the first 2 moves. As I chatted earlier that we were going to work more dynamic. So working into the posture muscles, into the mid-back muscles. Working what's called IYT. So you want to think about those letters as you're lifting the arms up. So the first movement pattern, thumbs up, think about the letter I. Now we'll lift our chest up and then leave our body there while we just move through the shoulders and lift the arms up for I. Take the arms in the letter V position or Y position, the top of a Y. Y. And then arms lined up with the shoulders, thumbs are still up, and lift up for a T position. All right, let's give her a try. Ready? I. Now you may have very limited range of motion, so try your hardest. Moving through these 3 different planes of motion. Thumbs stay up the entire time. Chin is tucked in, so after you've seen me do a round, I want you to have that eye line straight down, neck lined up with the spine. Tuck your toes into the ground, tighten up your glutes so you can take some of the pressure off your low back. 4 more here. One more of each. All right, now, laces to the ground. Lift your chest up high for me. So we're using the extensors in the low back. Palms are down, hands elevated off of the mat, lined up with the shoulders, and lift up and down like you're trying to flap your wings. Chin tucks in. Whew. And breathe. Tighten up your bum muscles, pull the abs in, almost there. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Ooh, that's intense, huh? All right, I want you to thread that right arm under, palm is up. Walk the other arm forward. Now try to twist away from this right arm. So we're really getting a good stretch through that right side shoulder blade area, right oblique, even right side of the body. So you're looking over that right shoulder, trying to twist away. 2 more breaths. And release. Let's take the left arm, thread it under, palm up, drop down. Now look over the left shoulder and try to turn your body to the left. Nice, easy breathing pattern. And release. Wrists under shoulders, knees apart under hips. Allow the low back to sag on an inhale. Exhale, push the ground away, tuck the tailbone under. Flowing through full spinal range of motion here. So working mobility of the entire spine with this one simple movement pattern. Really eke out as much stretch and range as you can and move with your breath. And neutral spine. Left hand light behind left ear. Bring the left elbow towards the inside of the other elbow. Now rotate through the mid-back. Look over that left shoulder and back down. Mobility of the shoulder and thoracic spine here. So that T-spine area tends to be really locked up in a lot of us due to posture, age, job, if you're seated at a desk. And that can cause shoulder issues, neck issues, tension headaches. So I'm going to give you some drills here that hopefully you can take with you if you experience any of that. Last 2. 1 more. And neutral spine, left hand under left shoulder, right hand light behind the ear, and twist. You may find one side easier to twist than the other. Respect what your body's telling you. Work through your active range of motion, so you're not trying to force anything. Last 2. Nice. Arms are forward. Sit your bum back, and now bring the hands, clasp them, bring them behind the neck, and walk the elbows forward and sit the bum back a bit more. So we're trying to stretch around the armpit area into your lats. And now don't allow that low back to sag, so don't let it arch. Pull the abs in, and really see if you can get the stretch around the bra strap area and above. And now let yourself shift forward slightly and then sit back. Do it again. Tuck your tailbone under. Again, we don't want that low back to arch. And bring yourself forward again. And push back. Last time, bring forward and push back. And release. Coming onto your side. Knees are stacked for me. Palm is up on that bottom arm. Take that top arm and I want you to inhale and extend it past the fingertips of that bottom arm. And now give me what I call a half rainbow up above the head. Nice and slow. We're trying to get as much range of motion as we can. Rotating ourselves until that arm lines up with the shoulder. And then let it rotate back. Follow the hand with your gaze. And hands are stacked. Bring the hand back. Here we go. Inhale. Hand past the fingertips. You're trying to really extend the arm forward. And now half rainbow. Slow, slow, slow. Maybe pause it here if that's where your tightest. Just kind of feel yourself sink into it. And then rotate. Open yourself up. Palm facing up. Take that right hand, grab onto the knees for me, and just let yourself rotate a bit more. Hold here, stretching into the pec, into the shoulder. A nice spinal twist by anchoring the legs down to your ground. And now let go of the legs, bring the arm out again, and let's rainbow this one back up. Great job. Other side. So you can just roll over probably. I'm going to switch around. So our first is knees stacked. Bottom arm, palm up. Inhale, extend that arm. You want to slide it past the fingertips with that bottom arm. And then half rainbow. Find that tightest area. For me, it's right there. In fact, my back just cracked. Awesome. And now rainbow it nice and slow until that hand lines up with the other shoulder. Let the gaze follow the hand. And now bring it back. Slowly. Hands stacked. And slide in. Here we go. Inhale. Slide the hand forward. Now on this one here, we're going to hold it. Maybe anchor the legs if you'd like. Turn the gaze towards that right hand. Two more breaths. Let go of the knees. Bring the arm back out to shoulder height. Nice and slow. Rainbow this hand back. Follow it with your gaze. And onto your back. Pull the knees into the chest. Final mobility drill. This is a really nice one for that mid-spine. This is also a great one to wake up in the morning. So you could do the cat and cow like we did, and then add this one as well, and your back and your shoulders will love you. Plant the feet for me. As you lift the hips up, take that right arm, reach it across the body, and try to reach it as far away in that opposite diagonal pattern as you can, and release down. Now the other side, reach it up and over. Really push through the hips. So I'm going to drive through this right hip now as that right arm reaches. Last 4. One more each side. And knees to chest. We did it! Hey, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. As mentioned earlier, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Click the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time I release a new video. And if you've done the workouts before, we would love for your assistance on Patreon to help us keep the channel running. All the information's down below. Rock yourself up to a seated position. And if you enjoyed the workout, I would appreciate a thumbs up, and I would love to read what you thought of the workout as well. So drop your comments down below. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Mwah! And if you are totally new to the channel, hey, go to my website. I have a 21-day free fitness plan just waiting for you. Information's down below. Go check it out and grab yours. Bye.